Hi, good morning, everyone. So, we can either choose to age gracefully, or we could choose to spend our lives between doctors and hospitals and bed and medicines. Today, I want to talk about simple lifestyle tips and inexpensive lifestyle changes that you can use to ensure that you age gracefully. And be it our parents, be it our loved ones, be it the elderly people all around us, everyone deserves a healthy and a quality life. And it's possible today. The problem is we become too reactive. We have too much of fear that's brought onto us by the medical community, by our own lives, by social media, and we run after life insurances and health insurances, which are necessary. But it shouldn't blind us from the fact that the human body is designed to heal itself. The human body has a brilliance and an intelligence to prevent disease and heal disease. It has a brilliance of letting us live to over 100 years. It's true that medicine and technology has made it possible for us to increase life expectancy and the quality of life, but we cannot just depend on that because we all know that medicine only treats the symptoms. So we can choose to be stuck in that vicious trap and that vicious circle of hospitals and medicines, or we can use that when we need to, but on the side we can start investing in small lifestyle changes that helps us enjoy every day of our life, quality and quantity. So today I'm going to talk about a couple of points that each and every one of us, including our parents and all the elderly people out there, can start making right now. First of all, reflect on this. Notice at any point in your life when you started putting on weight or you started falling sick, reflect and you will see that at that point you started changing your lifestyle. And that caused you to gain unnecessary weight, and that caused you to fall sick. It is never our staple food that we grew up on, unless, of course, we had a very unhealthy diet when we were growing up. But no matter which geography you come from, your staple food would never have caused you health problems. It's very, very rare that it would have done that. So most of your health issues and your weight problems started when you started changing your lifestyle. And I want you to reflect on that, because when you realize that it is our lifestyle changes that have brought on disease and brought on unnecessary medication and brought on suffering and a deterioration in quality of life, we then become aware that it is also good lifestyle that can reverse the same. So let's talk about nutrition. As we age, we have to put more focus on our nutrition. I mean, nutrition starts at a young age, the moment we're off breast milk. But as we age, nutrition becomes extremely important, because as the body ages, lifestyle today and pollution and contamination in food and water depletes us of certain minerals and vitamins, which if we don't get from food, leads to low immunity, which leads to disease. So when it comes to nutrition, consuming fewer calories is the most important lifestyle change that you can make. Now, I'm not talking about going onto a restrictive diet. I'm not talking about starving yourself. I'm talking about consuming fewer calories. Almost each and every one of us eat more than our body requires. We overeat, and overeating and overconsumption is the number one root cause of most issues that people have today. So consume fewer calories, because you will notice that if you're aware of your body, as we age, our appetite automatically decreases. So we need to respect that. We need to align our body and our eating habits with the laws of nature. So if our appetites are falling, we should consume fewer calories, because almost every one of us, our digestive systems use over 75% of energy only for digestion every single day. The digestive system is not supposed to use so much of energy. We need energy to be distributed equally around our body for repair, for healing, for the functioning of our vital organs. But if our digestive system is stealing most of that energy because we're eating too much or we're eating more of the wrong foods, we have ill health. So it's important to keep your consumption low. Eat what you want in moderation, but don't overeat. So I'm not saying give up all your favorite foods. Continue to eat, but do not overeat. Eat exactly what your body requires and you'll find. It's simple. I mean, the body gives you biofeedback all the time. When you fall sick, the first thing that lowers is your appetite, because your body wants to use all that energy that we use for digestion to repair yourself, to heal your body. So don't overeat, eat fewer calories, and you will be healthier. Add variety to your diet. More elderly people today are eating out more. Yeah, as we were growing up, or the previous generation, we probably didn't have access to that much of variety that we have today in terms of restaurants and food and all of that stuff. It's good. Variety is good, but let me also tell you that outside eating is also a major cause for most disease and weight gain today. So eat your home food, eat outside food, but in balance and moderation. Because when you eat outside food, no matter whether it's a five-star hotel or, in fact, the more expensive the restaurant, the more you have to worry about, the kind of oil, the kind of salt, or the ways that they cook food. You need to be careful of that. And most people, when they resort to eating at home most of the time, they find that most of their health issues actually fall into place. So the second thing is add raw foods to your diet. We want to get live enzymes that repairs immunity, that repairs inflammation, that repairs and heals disease in the body. You get that from your raw onion, your garlic, your cucumber, your carrot. Simple raw vegetables. Make it a habit to have that in your daily diet every single day. Eat slow, chew your food, enjoy your food. Acidity is not something that we want to have when we're aging, because anyway, the mucosal linings of your stomach, the stomach linings are already getting weak over time, and you don't want acid to make it weaker. So make sure that you look at the way you eat your food, which is mindfully chewing, slowing down, eating the right portions, the way you drink water, which is not gulping down your water, but sitting down and slowly sipping on your water, so that most of the water that you drink gets absorbed into your cells for cellular function and cellular activity. The next tip is check your B12 and your D3 levels. Almost 1 in 2 people today across all age groups have a deficiency of D3 and B12. Likewise, when you look, we see a number of cases of osteoporosis, we see a number of cases of low immunity, which is caused by the deficiency of these 2 vitamins. Vitamin B12 is extremely beneficial for your mind health, for your memory, for your neurological health. And that's something that we see in India deteriorating today and around the world. Alzheimer's, Parkinson's. We have brought this disease onto us. And you may have the money to seek treatment to treat Alzheimer's and Parkinson's all over the world. Go ahead with that, that's fine. But understand that a deficiency of B12 and D3 could be the cause of this. And over the years, people who have low levels of B12 usually end up having some disease of the mind, which is either Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, or anything else that you can give a name to it. So start looking at coconut oil, turmeric, black pepper, these natural ingredients that have existed in traditional Indian diet for years. Alzheimer's and Parkinson's is new to the Indian diet, and you will find it in people who are strayed away from Indian cuisine. Because we all know that turmeric or curcumin, we know that coconut oil, we know that pepper, the combination of all of these things look after brain health. And then you have your walnuts, the omega-3 from walnuts. So in your daily diet, I want you to add that little portion of walnuts, that little portion of turmeric, that little portion of black pepper, either in your curries, in your teas, that coconut oil, bring it back to your diet. All of these things can help you with your memory and help you with your brain health. It is controllable. Coming to exercise. Walking is the best exercise for you. We all need to understand that our bodies change, and we may not be able to lift heavy weights or do intensive training that we could do when our bodies were younger, and there's no problem with that because we all age and we have to be okay with accepting and letting go of the things that we could do. But walking is something that you can do when you're 90 years old, when you're 95 years old, and I know so many people who are walking even when they're 98 years old. Walking is a weight-bearing exercise. It's great for circulation, it is great for your posture, and it is great for your body. So as long as you're walking every single day, make it a habit to walk. Make it a habit to do a little bit of yoga because you want flexibility. Most body aches and pains and back pain, and then you're bedridden or you need assistance to get up from a chair or you're put into a wheelchair, happens when we lose flexibility. So call it yoga, call it stretching, but get that into your life. The power of pranayama and deep breathing. You want to increase the strength of your lungs because we're not living in an ideal world where all of us are breathing clean air. It's polluted, and that pollution increases toxins in the human body. And toxins and toxicity is the #1 cause of most disease and most aches and pains. So 5 minutes, 10 minutes of pranayama will help you live that quality and that life of fulfillment. Sleep. You will find that as you age, your body requires more sleep, and it's a natural thing. We go through the cycle of life. When you're an infant, you're sleeping for 15 hours, 16 hours, then 12 hours, then 10 hours, and as we go through that age, it decreases, and as we age again, the body requires more sleep. So give in to that. Make sure that if your body needs 8 hours of sleep or 9 hours of sleep, it's okay. But sleep is rejuvenative. It repairs your cells. It repairs all, it balances your hormones. So it's okay to sleep that amount if your body needs it. Keeping your body alkaline. So it's very simple because most of us are acidic. So adding a portion of raw cucumbers or lemon water or raw carrots, having some proportion of raw to your diet will help keep your body alkaline. Coming to your dental health, extremely important because if you want to have a quality life, you want to have quality teeth as well. Explore oil pulling. Oil pulling is a simple lifestyle habit of waking up in the morning, taking 2 tablespoons of pure coconut oil and gargling and pulling all over, swishing it around your mouth and spitting it out. It takes care of most dental problems that you need. Okay, I have a habit of, brushing my teeth with a drop of coconut oil in my toothbrush at night with the toothpaste as well, because that encourages good gum health and that balances the good and bad bacteria in your mouth as well. So looking at your dental health is extremely important. Now, coming to stress and coming to spiritual balance. This is a habit that you should develop right now. Because you see, as we age, the generation below us is changing. And today, most of the elderly people, including parents, come from a space of control, where we're trying to control the generation or our children or people. We don't understand that things are constantly changing around us. And there are some ideals and some things that we cannot hold on to anymore. So when we come from a space of control, it brings on immense stress to us and anxiety. And I see both sides of the world. I see the West and I see India again, and be it parents worried about their children getting married to the right person or getting married, and family issues and all these things that we hold on and bring anxiety and stress that destroys our health and destroys our quality of life. Now, how do you sort that out? You can't change the situation, but you can change the way you look at the situation. For that, you need inner balance. Now, whether you find that through meditation, through chanting, through prayer, through visualization, whatever it is that works for you, you need to start looking inside yourself to get that strength you require to handle the generations below us, to handle your life, your situation, your family, your relation problems, and everything that you see. No one can do it for you but you. So I encourage that you look at spiritual balance, because you're going to need it as you age. All of us need it in today's generation anyway, because things are changing. We need that strength to accept all that's happening around us, or the strength to let go of the things that we don't like or the things that cause us stress. You will only find that strength through developing your spiritual balance. So right from today, that's what you need to constantly do. It's not easy, but we can get there. The more you look inside yourself, the easier it is to handle all the irrelevant problems that we have. No amount of worrying, no amount of anxiety can ever solve a problem that you have in your life. No matter how much you worry, it will never solve your problem. So sometimes we need to understand that we need to just relax, and that we are not in control of most of the things that happen, and we have to let it be. For that, you need inner balance. For that, I encourage you to start looking into yourself and developing that. As we age, we start spending more time in front of the TV. That's a waste of your time and a waste of your life. Great, TV is good. A couple of movies, a couple of TV programs to keep us entertained, that's fine. But just think of the life you've led and the experience that you've accumulated, the wisdom that you've accumulated. What if you could channel all that wisdom and all that experience into helping other people? I don't mean just doing charity and service to others, but so many people out there could possibly benefit from your wisdom and experience. So I always encourage people to look at what your strengths are and how can you use your strengths to build a better community. Maybe you can help people, you can counsel people, you can spend time with people who need it. Doing service is the most meaningful and the most fulfilling thing that you can ever do. Writing out a check is easy and absolutely respectable. Your money will help people, but your time and the wisdom and experience that you have can make all the difference. And I can tell you, it will keep you fulfilled. Most people today have reached an age where they've never followed their passion. Fine, it could be children, it could be your life, it could be the demands that you had in your life. But right now, if there has been a passion or something that you wanted to follow, start following your passion right now. It is therapeutic. When you start following your passion, you will have unbelievable energy that wakes you up every morning, Changes the way you live, the way you think. So start following your passion right now. Everyone has a passion. We're just too scared to look inside and realize what that passion is and to decide that I'm going to start following my passion today. And it's never too late for you to start doing that. Socialize, have good friends, spend a lot of time with your family members. That keeps you healthy. But socialize, but do not let society become a drain on you. Do not let society drain you emotionally, drain you physically, drain you mentally. Because society today is a virus if you don't look at it the right way. I know people whose social calendars are the main reasons they don't lose weight and they're sick. Because we are always trying to please other people. We're always trying to be something that we are not. And now is the time to start letting go and being you. And do not let society dictate how you look, who you should be, how you should think, and how you should live. It is a virus and it will drain you. Choose community over society. Because community is something that you build with people, that you build with love, that you build with passion, that you participate in, and you're allowed to be who you truly are. So do not let society drain you out. And follow your passion. So again, I'm speaking holistically. Look at your nutrition. Keep it simple. Go back to your basics. Look at your exercise. Less is more, but consistency and discipline is everything. Sleep 8 hours a night. Do your meditation. Look after your mind. Look after your stress. Look after your spiritual balance. So a quick recap before we end. Check your D3 and B12 levels. Do your annual health checkups, but do not pay excess money or get carried away by all these fancy packages that hospitals sell you. Do your basic health check, and if there's a problem, then you do the next test. Don't do everything, because the system is designed to find a problem with you, and once you find the problem, out of fear you get into the trap and you keep doing unnecessary testing, and you're in that vicious trap. So I'm not saying medical testing is good for you. It's good for you, but do the basic testing first. If it's fine, don't do any more testing. If there's a problem, then you do the next level of test. Don't just take all that money that you have and select these gold and platinum packages. They will find a problem with you. And that's the recap we have. So keep it simple. Understand that true health comes from within, and healing comes from within. It is never external. The body keeps giving you biofeedback all the time. If you're aware, you will see that when you're constipated, your body's telling you something. When you have headaches and migraines, your body's telling you something. You have stomach pains or acidity, your body's telling you something. Don't get reactive. Look and you'll see what's changed in your life, body or mind. Make those changes, you heal. You don't seek medical, intervention at any given point that you think you need to. Keep it simple. Remember, we are all products of nature, which means when we align the way we eat, the way we move, the way we sleep, and the way we think with nature, then anything that's a disease or a pain or an ailment tends to go away. We have to align ourselves with the laws of nature. Let me give you a simple example. Why do we always feel at peace when we spend time in greenery, in nature? Because that is natural to the human body and mind. This concrete jungle that we're living in is not natural, which is why we're always feeling restless. We're always craving for nature or something natural, because we are designed to be with nature. It's not possible, but we can make it possible by living a balanced lifestyle. So keep it simple, stay healthy at all ages, and enjoy and invest in graceful aging. You don't have to be old to start that. You can start that right now, right today. Have a good day, everyone. Eat smart, move more, sleep right, and breathe deep. Have a good day.